Hello, Nelson. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm tired, teacher.
Okay. How
Tired.
was your day?
Tired. Wow. Busy. The same the same rhythm with yesterday because yesterday we have a lot of meetings related at one point. Is to reference to Belize country because in Belize country we had a big problem with the financial auditors because uh 2 years ago El Salvador uh, booked all the transactions for Belize country, and we have the financial statements, uh, reporting, uh, all related to the reporting to regional team. And maybe at the final of the 2021, maybe no 2022
Mm-hmm.
exactly. My boss was leave the company regarding to the restructurations. Yes, the company hired a new boss and a financial manager. In my case, my position is the financial lead.
Okay.
In this case, if for this case, the regional teams evaluate the possibility to translate the operations of Belize to Guatemala City, the Guatemala team. And in this case, I had a lot of meeting with the transition for the all operation reports, a specific transaction or special transaction for Belize, the taxes, what is sorry, the scheduling for the deadline for the tax administrations, etc. All operations.
Oh,
And when we have the final of the years, with Guatemala team and I we were working on the fiscal audit, the financial audit, and a lot of things. I prepare all the information for the audit
okay.
for 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 the last years, regarding for the good with translate the all handover with the finance lead for the Guatemala team. Okay, for me it's okay. The transition was successful and complete, but the financial lead for Guatemala team leave the company too.
Wow.
And he leave, not leave the company exactly. He moved to the other country, but the company hired again a financial lead for Guatemala City, Guatemala team. And I I had to repeat all the meeting, all the activity, the explain again, the
Oh
operation, the
my
beliefs,
God.
etc.
So you're
But
like repeating all the process.
all the process last year.
Oh no.
At the final of the year for last year, the finance manager leave the company. Yes. And the company promote the finance lead and hire a new finance lead.
Oh no.
But but in this case, the finance manager, the last finance manager, uh, the he how do you say, quitar accesos, or
Keep away accessories.
keep yes, keep away my access for the base of police. I don't have access for this
Oh,
base. I cannot see the operation, anything.
And
But
is it good for you? What do you
yes,
think about that?
because only yes, for me it's okay because only my force is only for El Salvador.
Oh, okay. So
But
it's much better for
yes,
you.
yes, more or less.
Okay.
But with the financial auditors is the same team for El Salvador and the Belize. He or they in some cases they ask me for a specific operations, and in my case my answer was sorry my friend, because I don't have access to the base. But the in the company has had a new restructuration for this country. Uh, a specific person in regional team uh, took the operation of Belize City, but she she had a lot of questions for the operation, and she talked with the regional manager finance,
Okay.
and he talked with my boss for the possibility to support again the financial audit for Belize City for a specific subject and topics, and combat my access again. I checked the operation. I have a lot of call conference with the shared service center team in Costa Rica and Colombia. Check the operation and evaluate. I identified a lot of mistakes during the years. I had a work paper for the corrections for the mistakes, and prepared all the journal entries to post to the system. Uh, uh, 30 minutes ago, I sent the email with all journal entries that I need to post the shared service center for
Okay.
the hub for the purpose of having the correct information to send the auditors for starting the audit, because in the company we have a deadline for the region. In Belize City is not the scope for the target, but we have a deadline to submit for tomorrow, and we don't have the principal, the main information. This is adjustment. I hope the shared service center to process the information by tonight, so tonight, and I check I will check the adjustment, the new balance, and send information, and I am working to all reports to necessary to finish the audit.
Wow.
And my daily activities.
Plus,
Yes. And my
these activities you have.
in sorry, teacher?
No, continue. Sorry.
No, okay. And my daily routines in the company, and the auditor, the financial audit correspond to El Salvador. We have the final phase, and we have some points specific, because we have some cases for litigation in the company, and we have one specific point. But in this case, we we were preparing the all information to defend the point, and I think the auditors accepted the point for us. And I'm happy for this, because it's a challenge to take advantage for some specific topics. Yes.
Okay.
And this is my mainly sports, but I need to support to the Belize. But I'm
All right.
happy. But I'm happy
Wow.
for this.
Wow, that's, I mean, a lot of things, and it has been a huge process for you. But anyway, right? You have to deal with this
Yes.
situation and you have to continue right now.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. It's
very good. Thank you so much, Nelson. Welcome, class. Good evening, Leilani, Jonathan, Heriberto. How are you today, guys?
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you, Jonathan?
And I'm fine, teacher.
How was the
But
day?
in this moment, I am tired too, teacher, because in these days, I receive a lot of merchandise in my jobs with my coworkers, but I I I prepare different orders that send different place or department in El Salvador. This is
Okay,
my responsibilities every day.
okay.
Mm.
And did you finish?
I send today my activities. Yes,
Yes.
teacher. Yes, it's a obligation
So if you
or
don't
part of the
complete
job.
to like organizing, you have to do it
I
until
don't leave. I
finish.
don't leave.
Oh, right. So
Yes,
that's why you have to do it quickly.
yes. It's my it's my how do you say preocupación in English,
My
teacher?
worries.
My work is this at the start of the day.
Okay,
Yes,
very
teacher.
good. Excellent. Thank you,
And
Jonathan.
only
Thank you.
that, teacher.
Very good. Leilani, how was your day at school?
Hi, teacher. Well, today, relaxing day is
Okay.
good day. The afternoon, I take a snack, and then I take
Took-
out my dog. I took a nap, and in the afternoon, I get out to take a walk with my dog, and that was a relaxing day.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Heriberto, what about you?
Hello, teacher.
Hello?
I'm great, thank you. It was also a relaxing day. By afternoon, I listened to music a little and playing with my pets.
Okay.
So yes,
Only that?
only that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Well, guys, remember that yesterday I told you that I will give you like I'm gonna take some minutes, okay, from the class for giving like a review, okay, about the use of regular verbs in past, okay? So we are going to make emphasis on the pronunciation, on the correct pronunciation of the verbs in past, talking about the regular verbs. So, but tell me, what do you remember about the regular verbs in past? What comes to your mind when I say regular verbs in past? Any comments? Or you can be honest and tell me, well, teacher, to be honest, I don't remember anything. Or I remember this or that, etc.
I remember the regular verbs ends with ed.
Okay, good job. They end with ed. Very good. What else? What else?
For me, teacher, I don't remember.
You don't remember anything about the regular verbs in past. That's fine,
And
okay?
sometimes it's difficult to can identify the when the sentence is past, simple past, and present.
Okay, very good, excellent. Thanks for being honest, right? So for you, it's difficult to identify when the sentence is in past, present, or future, right?
Yes, teacher. I be honest.
Okay, perfect. So in the platform, I'm going to upload this video that we are going to watch today. And also I'm going to upload some practice. Nelson, what do you remember about regular verbs in past? By the way, Nelson, this is not part of the grammar part from the book. This is like extra practice because I have noticed that you have some problems when you have pronunciation with the regular verbs. That's why I'm going to take some minutes today for having a review. So this is like extra information. We are going to take a break from the book right now, just for talking about this for some minutes, okay? So, but
Okay.
what do you remember, Nelson, about regular verbs in past?
Okay, I remember the regular verb is when the verb only add the two letters is ed, for example. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. So today I have one video. I'm going to upload the video in the platform so you can watch it later again. But I'm going to play this video with you. I want you to pay attention, and then I'm going to make some calls for giving like extra information, okay? So let's pay attention, please. And if you want, you can take some notes.
Regular verbs. Played, walked, decided.
Okay, the first thing is that you have to recall is that we have in regular verbs, remember, regular verbs, because what are the other verbs that we have in past? Do you remember the name? Besides regulars, what else do we have in past?
We have irregular verbs.
There you go. Thank you so much. So remember, when we talk about past, we talk about regular verbs and the irregular verbs. And what are the irregular verbs? Or you can give me one example of irregular verbs.
Could, for example.
You mean cut?
Yes, cut.
Yes. And those are like some of the exceptions in which we have the same pronunciation for
Yes.
present and past, right? So we have
Yes.
cut, okay?
Other example is verb to be.
Okay, for example, what is the past form of the verb to be?
Was and were.
Was and were, very good. So those are the irregular verbs because in the past, they change, okay? They change a lot, but we have some exceptions like hot, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Nelson. So in regular verbs, in past, we have 3 different pronunciations. And this is what I want you to pay attention and that we have to keep in mind. And the only way of learning the pronunciation of the verbs is memorizing the rules, okay? So the first pronunciation, we are going to take a little, we are going to talk a little bit about like phonetic, okay, in English. That's going to help you with the pronunciation. So we have the first one is, I have play in present, but in past, we say played. So the pronunciation is the, okay, the, at the end of the verb, okay? Play in present, in past, played. Then I have walk. Walk in present, but in past we say walked. And t at the end, right? So this is the second pronunciation. Then we have decide in present, okay? And in past, we say decided, id at the end. So I have the, t, id at the end. Those are my three pronunciations in past with the regular verbs, okay? So you alone in your house, repeat after me, okay? So just the ending of the pronunciation. This one is the, okay? Played, played. Then I have walked, walked. And then I have decided, decided. Okay, so let's continue. Then we are going to practice.
When thinking about the pronunciation of the past tense of regular verbs, think about Edward Scissorhands. Ed is short for Edward. Unfortunately, Ed does not exist in the pronunciation of any of the past tense of regular verbs.
Okay, so remember, yesterday I told you, even though we put ed at the end, we never have pronunciation ed for the past. Aunque yo le ponga ed, pero jamás de los jamases vamos a pronunciar un verbo con ed. Por ejemplo, played, cooked, walked, something like that. Never, okay? Even though I write ed, but we never have the pronunciation ed, okay? Remember, I just have the t, id, okay? If you have any question, you can raise your hand and ask me, okay? Don't worry if you're going to interrupt.
Any of the past tense of regular verbs. Sorry, Ed. Instead, the ed ending in regular verbs is pronounced in one of three ways: d, t, or id. The d pronunciation is used for regular verbs that end with a voiced sound. Voiced sounds are sounds that are made in the throat and make your throat vibrate. If you put your hand on your throat and make these sounds, you will feel your throat vibrate. B, I, G, I, J, L, M, N, the, U, V, W, Z, Y.
So the first rule says that I'm going to pronounce the at the end when the last sound of the verb in present has vibration, okay, in your throat. And then it has like the phonetic way, right? But then we are going to see some examples. So remember, if it vibrates, it means that the pronunciation is going to be the. So let's pay attention to the examples.
So, describe.
So for example, when I say describe in present, okay, estoy hablando en presente. When I say describe, if you touch your throat, you are going to feel that it vibrates, okay? It vibrates. So repeat, you alone and touch your throat and say in present, describe. Estoy hablando del final, okay? No al principio, just here. Describe. Do you feel that it vibrates your throat? Describe when I make that sound. So it means that in past is gonna be the pronunciation the. So who wants to tell me the right pronunciation in past? Don't be afraid. Okay, I will do it, but then you are going to help me. So the first one is gonna be in present, we say describe. In past, we say described. Ahorita se va a sonar como forzado, pero es para que se nos quede, ¿ok? So described.
Becomes described.
Did you listen that? In past, right? It's a little sound, but that makes the difference. The difference between present and past. So I have describe in present, described in past.
Agree.
So then, everybody please open your microphone right now and say in present, agree.
Agree.
Agree. Did you feel the vibration? Agree. Okay. So what is the
Yes,
past
teacher.
form?
Agreed.
There you go, Heriberto. Pay attention.
Simply becomes agreed.
D. Okay, you can barely hear it. Okay, sorry. Next, thank you guys.
Belong becomes
I have belong. Okay, so in past is gonna be what is the past form?
Belonged.
There you go.
belonged.
D.
Identify becomes identified. Change becomes changed. Travel becomes traveled. Welcome becomes welcomed. Design becomes designed. Answer becomes answered. Breathe becomes breathed. Continue becomes continued. Improve becomes improved. Follow becomes followed. Amuse becomes amused. Play becomes played. So in summary, if you have a regular verb that ends with a voiced sound, in terms of pronunciation, simply don't pronounce the E.
All right, so we have the first rule. Remember, if the end of the verb in present has a vibration, so the pronunciation is gonna be the. Okay, so now let's go with the pronunciation t. Okay, pay attention.
If a regular verb ends with an unvoiced
Don't worry because I'm going to upload this video, okay, if you want to watch it later.
sound, a sound that is made at the front of your mouth, the pronunciation of that verb in the past tense will end with a T. These sounds are generally percussive sounds, the kinds of sounds that you would hear in a drum beat. Help becomes helped.
So here we have the opposite, okay? When it doesn't vibrate, sorry, the pronunciation is gonna be t. So if we say, remember at the end, if we say help, okay? So just make that sound. Can you make that sound in touch? Do it. We don't have vibration, right? If we make the sound, it doesn't have vibration, right? If we have no vibration, no vibration, okay? And no vibration, okay? So I have help, no vibration. So in past is gonna be helped, okay? Helped. Pay attention.
Work becomes worked. Relax becomes relaxed. Wash becomes washed. Watch becomes watched. Froth becomes frothed. And laugh becomes laughed.
So this is easier, right? Remember, if it doesn't have a vibration, so we are going to say the pronunciation T. And the last one is very easy, okay? Pay attention, the third one.
The id ending for the past tense of regular verbs is only used when a verb ends with D or T. Recommend becomes recommended.
So in this case, when the verb finish with D or T, it can be the letter or the pronunciation. So the pronunciation is gonna be id. So we have recommend, it finishes with D, right? Recommend in past is gonna be recommended, okay?
Persuade, persuaded. Provide, provided. Decide, decided. Need, needed. And with T, start becomes started. Act, acted. Create, created. Participate, participated. So to summarize, if the final sound of a regular verb ends with T or D, the pronunciation is id.
All right. Any question right now? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to send some practice with the regular verbs, okay? And I will also upload in the platform more practice, like extra practice in case you want to continue working on that, okay? I will send it to you. Oh, here is the chat. I will send it here in the chat, the link. So this is the link. Right now, I want you to work on the writing, okay? So we have write the past tense of it for each verb, regular verbs, okay? So we have, this is for practicing the writing, right? What you have to do is to type, okay? You will type the answer. So for cook, how do you put it in past? And then you are going to practice the pronunciation because you are going to tell me how to pronounce them in past, okay? Can you please right now work on the writing form, please? And oh, I sent it to you in the chat. And when you finish, let me know. Let me know when you finish, please. I'm gonna stop right now the first part, and then in the second one, we are going to complete this, okay?